I don't know why, but I always get rooms at this hotel facing this way. Like I always see the the tractor with the snow plow sitting on top of a dry pavement because there's no snow anywhere. Well, actually, well, there is still snow, right? But so this is Cambridge, Ontario, not too far from Kitchener. Actually, there's a sign there that says "Welcome to Cambridge." And today's Sunday, so I just came back. Did some exercises in the morning, and then went to Starbucks, was checking my YouTube channel, was watching some videos. Then I went and I had lunch, some garden salad, salmon, and unfortunately some beer. And the only IPA beer they had was the Flying Monkey, which is pretty good beer. Now this is, I'm a bit ashamed to carry this, but this is my expired Russian passport, right? And like I mentioned in a comment before, even to cancel your citizenship, you need to have a valid passport. That's the power of Russian bureaucracy. So you cannot just tear up your passport and say, hey, I don't want to be a citizen anymore. It doesn't work like that in a bureaucratic dictator type society, right? So first you need to make sure you have a valid passport, and then you go through a procedure of canceling your citizenship. But I don't know, I might get one and then just keep it in case I need to visit Russia sometime in the future, but we'll see. It's plan A is cancel, plan B is keep it. But just for the record, I do not endorse the special military operation in Ukraine, whereas most people in the West call it the war. But you know, if you use that word in Russia, you can get sentenced to up to 15 years in prison. So we're not using that word, right? But anyway, so they wanted me to get a copy and notarize it, right? And I searched online trying to see what most people understand when they ask to copy their passport. Because I thought, you know, I have a whole bunch of empty pages here, but then I do have some stamps. When I flew in, I think under this passport, I flew in twice. So I see some stamps in here. Like basically check in, check out. One was in, wait, when did I get this passport? I got it in 2011 and it expired in 2016. Okay, so I see one stamp says 2012 and the other one stamp says 20, I don't understand which one is this. Basically, you know, in Russia, as in Europe, they use a different way of date formats, right? And sometimes it's confusing to see because they put the month after the day and then year. But anyway, so basically, yeah, under this passport, I only visited Russia twice and then it expired. And so I figured out that now they just want this page with my picture and the passport number. And so I went to Staples, Business Depot, took a color copy, and then I found that list. I posted on my community page on YouTube, right, the list where you can notarize a document. Because I don't want to pay again. I think last time I paid like $50 or something to go to a regular notary. And so this time I tried somebody from that list. So my number one choice was a dentist. Basically, any licensed doctor in Ontario can notarize documents. And so I went to the clinic, to the dental clinic I used 3-4 times in the past. And the thing, what's funny about this notarization thing, that first off, quite often the professionals that are on that list have no idea that they can notarize documents. And secondly, they will come up with all kinds of excuses saying that they cannot do it, one excuse or another, and there's no way you can say, you know, well, here's a document that says otherwise, you know, like this. It's all like hearsay, right? I saw something online. So I had 2 interactions today. I'm pretty sure the funeral home would be closed because that would be real funny, but the funeral parlor director is also authorized in Canada to certify documents. So, but anyway, dentist was like the most, you know, sensible thing to do. So I went to the clinic where I had my, I was treated a few times, right, for some, you know, dental issues. And so, because quite often these people will say, well, we have to know you, you know. And so I go to the dental clinic and I say, is your license, do you have a licensed dentist today on duty? Because, you know, sometimes they just have assistants or something, right? And they kind of look at me funny and they said, yeah, what's it about? I said, well, I have a document and I made a color copy and I showed them the copy and I said, this is the copy of this page, right? And I just want a stamp saying the copy is notarized. And these 2 girls are sitting behind the counter, and right away, the first reaction is they start coming up with excuses, you know. Well, the doctor has to know you for at least a year. I said, really? Okay, like, you don't notarize me, you're notarizing the document. Like, why does it matter if you know me for a year or not? But I said, they do know me for a year. So I showed them my driver's license. I said, this is my name, and you can look up on your computer. I was definitely here at least 2 years back. And they look at their computer and they say, okay, so your doctor is this person. And of course, she is not in until Tuesday. So why only that person can notarize the document? They don't give you, you know, well, except they say they have to know you. So basically, another doctor, another licensed dentist in that clinic cannot authorize your document because they don't know me. Like, which is total BS, right? I'm pretty sure that's not what the law says in Canada, but you know, how do you argue with them, right? They say no. Okay, then I look at the rest of the list. Okay, funeral parlor. It would be real funny because, but you know, I'm pretty sure they close on Sundays, and I wouldn't even know where a funeral parlor is. But then I see animal hospital. Basically, any licensed veterinarian can notarize a document. And I searched on Google, because I remember there was one south of me in Cambridge, but I wasn't sure if it's open or not. So I searched for Animal Hospital Cambridge. And boom, right away I see a result, and I forgot about this one. It's a brand new hospital, like basically a small clinic for animals that just opened up, and it was like 2 minutes away from me, right? Okay, so I go there, I park the car in the front, I try to open the door is locked, but Google says it's open. I look at the sign on the door and it says, basically you have to use the rear entrance. The front entrance is for grooming services only, and I just had a haircut, so I was pretty sure that's why the door was locked. So okay, so I walk in the back, and these people are doing very brisk business. I think that's where the money is, you know, because you get a stray cat for $5, and then something goes wrong with the cat, you have to pay $500 to fix that problem. So basically it's cheaper to get another cat, what I'm saying. So anyway, I go in, there's two ladies in there, and they say, how can we help you? And I said, do you have a licensed veterinarian today in here? And right away they're like, yeah. Well, I said, according to the rules in Canada, a licensed veterinarian should be able to notarize a document. I said, all I need to do is just, here's the copy, here's the passport. I said, I have 2 citizenships. I have to notarize this in order to extend my passport, because they ask you, like, what is it for, you know? And I said, but I don't have a dog or a cat. I've never been here before, but a licensed veterinarian is supposed to be able to notarize a document, any document. So the lady says, hold on 1 second, let me go ask. And she disappears for 5 minutes. And then she comes back and she says, no, which of course is the answer I was expecting. Because I'm telling you, it's never easy. Notarization, I don't know how it works in US, like you guys were leaving comments saying that in US pretty much anybody can notarize a document, but in Canada they're afraid, you know, they think it's something illegal or something, you know. So, and like I said, they always come up with excuses not to do it, you know. And so this lady says, no, she says she cannot do it. I said, why not? She said, well, yeah, she can notarize a document, but only for animals. She cannot notarize it for humans. I said, you're killing me. You are licensed, she is a licensed veterinarian. According to our laws, she has the power of a notary. Well, she says that she can only do it for animals. She cannot do it for humans. I said, you guys are too funny. And I just left. I said, have a good day, sir. Yeah, screw you too. Unbelievable. Maybe just for the heck of it, you know, Monday, I'm gonna go to a funeral parlor and say, you know, I'm alive, I'm sorry, I'm alive. Can you notarize a document? Because I know you probably don't know me from Adam, since you probably only deal with dead people, but it's just like, man, the bureaucracy of this. And the funny thing is that the consulate, they say notarize it and then scan it and email it to us, which makes no sense at all. You know, like you insisting on notarizing a copy. Why cannot just scan my passport and email it to you, right? Why do I have to notarize it and then email it? Like it's all digital, right? You can, if somebody wants to do it, I'm pretty sure it's fairly easy to put a notarized stamp on the document when it's digital, right? That's the whole point. That you notarize something, that means that they want the original paper copy, right? I'm telling you, it's just, all of this is just to extend your passport or renew your passport for the country I no longer have interest of being a citizen of. But anyway, I think Monday I'll just screw this. I'll just call the notary I used before, because this is just, and I wanted to try my bank, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't work like that in Canada. I think I remember once I did it in the States. Yeah, in the States, you go inside a bank, the guy can notarize it. But in Canada, I'm telling you, for some reason, people are really, you know, apprehensive of this. And like I mentioned before, they will try to come up with all kinds of excuses not to do it. I think I tried it before at the bank. No, you need a notary. Now, the only one way I know that actually was legal to do it for free is to use an elected official, you know, like a guy like MP or something, you know, like not a member of parliament, but you know, like a guy elected to the higher office. If you can find them somewhere, if they have time, they have the stamp. Actually, they have the stamp. I think I did it once for something years ago, I don't know, but the guy was super busy, but you know, he found time and I met him, he just stamped my paperwork and that's it. So those are the guys I know in Canada that can do it for free. But all these other guys, veterinarians, dentists, well, the dentist, they said, the ladies at the dental clinic said, my dentist will be back on duty on Tuesday and she might do it, but I'm telling you, like Monday, I'm just gonna call a real notary, pay them the fee, and be done with it. It's very stressful, very frustrating, and they always look at you like you're some kind of a criminal, you know, right? Like you're trying to make a fake document legal. Like that's how they look at it. Like, what is it for? Like, why do you care? Here's the, and like the ladies at the animal clinic, right? We don't authorize documents for humans. I said, here's the passport, here's the copy. All you need to do is just stamp it saying that it's a true copy of the original. Or no, unfortunately, you're not an animal, you're a human, we cannot do it. Unbelievable.